Nothing's better than sitting on top of a cliff, enjoying a nice grilled cheesed hamburger, a good book called Today's Episode, with a nice list of things that we're going to get done today, and a book of how to become a blood wizard. Blood altar. As the sun sets on this wonderful, beautiful land. Alright, it's time to get back inside. Although in here is not so beautiful. I'm working on it. Heyo, Eo here, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. All the Mods Remix. I need to move all these. Anyways, last episode we did a couple things. We got started on this. I'm thinking about maybe redesigning it a little bit. As much as I love marble, and all the other packs I played, including the original All the Mods, marble used to be an abundance. You can go mining and it was everywhere. And this pack, for some reason, it is extremely hard to find. So, one of two things might happen. One, we may have to get just rid of it, as much as I really like it, and go with a different block, which the block I have in mind actually is from Blood Magic, and it's this here. I know I kind of want to go for a lighter base, but I want to keep the walls a fairly light color, but I think the floor would look good in this steadfast stone. But we need to get into Blood Magic for that, which I've always wanted to, because this did fascinate me. It's the same thing progressing into Thaumcraft here. But there's nothing in Thaumcraft that has a block. At least nothing that looks, good. And I wouldn't say easy to make, but at least with this, the Steadfast Stone, I gotta figure out how to get a Steadfast Will Crystal. Other than that, it's just stone. And we can get a lot of it very, very quickly. I'm still looking for a block to replace the walls. Because again, marble is very difficult to get a hold of. The other thing that might happen, now we need to come back over, lag. Okay, over here, we're going to move this and get into power generation. Now what does power generation have to do with farming? Well, stop questioning me and I'll tell you. Alright. In order to get into mystical agriculture, if I could speak, we need a lot of this. Inferium essence. It can be grown, as you can see here, and then it can also be accelerated by the help of a sprinkler here. Oops, nighttime. And yeah, and then there's what is it? Inferium seeds. There's different tiers that we can do, and it goes up to tier 6. So every higher tier, actually I think these actually might be the crafting seeds. But you can upgrade them. It's like AgriCraft here, which is a mod that I'm slightly familiar with. I used it back in the past. But it can only do iron, gold, quartz, and stuff like that. Well, this mod here can do just about everything under the sun. The higher the level, the more it can produce. Right now, this is only level 1 seed, so it only produces one of these at a time. When I played all the mods on my own time, I came across this nifty device. Not the best, but it's fairly cheap and got the job done. And all of this is iron. That's the Nori crystal here, which is just some iron. And then an iron casing, which is black quartz and stuff like that. It is fairly cheap to make, and it does a 9x9 radius, and it has 2 inventories. I think of 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. The left side is for the seeds, the right side is for the product, and then you can get something to remove it and so on and so forth. In this pack, this is set to default. When you break it, there's a 0% chance of them actually dropping. I reverted that back to the default of this mod, which is 10% chance, so that we're not wasting so many resources of creating this. That way the farmer has that chance of getting more seeds for us for this to make this faster. We can grow marble with this beautiful suggested looking plant. And then we can, oh no. Did he just despawn, or did he just walk away? Anyways, so I kind of made a list. I doubt we're gonna get all 5 items here done on my list here, but I wanted to get into refined storage. Another reason why we need to get into power generation, and I know I wanted to build a base more around the magic than the tech mods, although I'm a very techie person, but we're gonna do both. We're gonna do both, but this is the problem. I have so much stuff, and I have to sit here and search. One of the cool things with this search bar is like, say, oh, I need redstone, but I can't see it. Let's see, type in redstone. What happened there? Okay, weird. A little laggy, but there you go. It highlights it. Boom, redstone. Doesn't always work. Not all the time. There's some items that it, for some reason, just cannot find. Anyways, like let's put these away. Don't need that. Don't need that. That was for my little gag up there. Put these away. That's what I'm talking about. It's just so disorganized. So, yeah. So, I want to get a bit into it. Probably gonna have to look up a slight tutorial on how to get this steadfast crystal, because you could search and there's nothing for the crystal. Maybe it's to have like ritual stones. I don't know. I might have to do some reading or some tutorial finding. But we're gonna get into this a bit. So, actually, wrong one. The blood altar. So we need to get into this, and we need a demonic will. In order to get a demonic will, we're going to need to make this sacrificial dagger, I believe. And boop, boop, and sacrificial dagger. Okay, so doing a little reading, I think this is, yeah, we need to make a rudimentary snare, throw in a monster, and then kill them to obtain their demonic will. Alright, so that should be fairly enough. I wonder if I even have 4 string. I know I just killed a spider and put a cobweb in there, so at least I know I have something. Oh, yeah, I have plenty of string. Alright, so we need 4 string. What was it? 4 iron and a redstone. And let's see, here we go. Boop. And it's daytime. Yeah, it's 1 in the afternoon, just about. Okay. Well, we're gonna see, it has to be on monsters, right? Let's see. I have a slight mine over here. Maybe we can go down and go to places that I haven't explored yet. Boop. Maybe there needs to be like a particle. Oh, you have a particle. Ah, cow. Okay, so it does have to be a particle. Yes. No. You go away. Oh, he sees me, or he really hates that horse. Let's try and take him down. Ow. Ow, ow, come on. We did. Oh, he drops obsidian. Nice. And we got some emeralds. Double nice. Alright, let's see if I can't find some more zombies. I want more of these demonic wills, just in case. Because I have a feeling that they're going to be important, at least in the beginning. Now, does it have to be zombies? Or... Oh, sorry, horsey. Oh, frick. Horse! Horse! No. Okay. Does not. Ow. Stop hitting me, you jerk! Oh, but he didn't. Oh, he did. There's two different ones. I hope that doesn't affect anything. Oh, oh, okay, you got one. There's another one. What? Don't you dare explode. What is with you, Trollager? I do not have the health to take you. You know what? I died once. Let's go home. Let's not go that way. I did see a crafting table. Let's go home. Let's go home. We have things to do. Okay. Let's actually just quickly see if we can't put some things away here. Well, unfortunately, there's a new head added to the wall. I have died a lot. This pack is a bit unforgiving at the moment. Like, my goodness. Whoop. We have 2 extra slots. How many times have I died? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Wow. Couldn't speak there for a moment. Alright, let's put some of this way, and this is why I need a sorting system. This is what we're working towards. Actually, not right now. Okay. So, now... Whoops. Demonic... No, we need an altar, right? Blood. I need this. A blood altar. So we need some stone, 2 gold, and furnace. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. Yep. So we need... Oop. Not that. Some of that. 2 gold. I have plenty of cobble to make a furnace. Oh, I was gonna say, what happened there? And that is stone. Why are you not taking it? This one's the lowest grade quality. I'm just gonna leave it there. And 2 gold. Does it have to be just stone? Boop, boop. I guess so. Alright, so now we have a blood altar. We'll just come up here and plonk it there. This is now where this comes in. No. And we just kind of perk ourselves. Let's not do it too much. And we're gonna probably have to get a better food system. But we perk ourselves a couple times, and I believe we make an orb. What is it called? Yeah, weak blood orb. What is it we need? Can we see what we need? So 1 diamond, and we need 2,000 LP. Alright, so I have diamonds. I believe this is just the very basic of... Because I've seen a little bit of this, but not too much. Is it working? Does it need more? Yeah, let's not lag and kill ourselves by accident. Oh, God, how much is in there? No, that's enough because it needed 2,000 LP. So... Is that 1.8 the progress of it, or... I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'll get back to you. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit into... Oh, wow, there it goes. Sweet. Ow, okay, so I guess we don't need the dagger anymore. No, I guess that goes into here. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to do a little bit more research on this. I'm going to figure out how to get that steadfast stone, and then we'll get started on... Let's see what's next on our list. We're not going to do this in order, because obviously we're starting with number 3, but I kind of want to just get the blocks and stuff, because I want to fix up the base, and either that's going to be this episode or next episode. Probably be dedicated for a full episode next time, but this is become garbage, and I want to fix it up so badly. So I'll see you guys again in a little bit. Let me get into blood magic here. I don't want to bore you. I'm sure if you want to figure out yourself, there's plenty of tutorials. This is probably what I'm gonna have to do to figure out to get the basics, and then we can go from there, because the book is I don't know honestly. Oh, spell book, that's why. I don't know where to honestly start. Oh, right there, I'm blind. So, because like there's no beginning, there's no, it's like, oh, you know, start here, start there. So anyways, see you guys in a few. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put a little hold on blood magic. I started to grind a little bit. This can take more grinding. I think in order to get the crystal that I need to get this demon crystallizer, which according to this, I need to get a minimum of 500 will, but it will drain 100 of that 500, and I need at least a common tartanic gem, which that itself takes about 240 will, and it will drain 50, so that means this here I would have to level up. Thankfully, the sword that I've crafted, the sentient sword, any mob or any monster that I kill, basically, it's a guaranteed drop instead of having to make those the snares or whatever that I was using before. But I am running very low on time, and I want to get to other things on my list that I had, and so that way it's not a complete waste of, I wouldn't say an episode, but a waste of my time. So let's get some power generation, because I want to get some storage going. And as you can see, I am I'm out of storage here. I need to make a second thing here. I'm gonna have to do the same thing for that soon. Okay, so I did do a few things off camera. Hold on, do I have? Yes. I'll show you here in a second. I just want to put the blood magic stuff into here so that I don't forget about it or get it mixed up. Okay, so in this chest here, I did a little bit off camera, searching for some power generation. I before have gone with, I think it's called extreme reactors, which I think has made, to be changed to steel for the casing. Yeah, this would take a lot. Normally it's just coal, smelted up coal to be carbon, and then that with yellowite you usually get these and stuff. I think even that has changed too. But this is something that I usually go with, and I'm glad they made it a little bit more difficult to get a hold of, but at the same time, I feel like maybe this is just too expensive. And let's start with something basic before we jump to something that big. I thought going with this is advanced generators. This costed a lot of iron, and it's decent, but it takes a lot of coal. Now, originally, I think the last episode I hinted at this or not, but I can't remember now. I was getting drops of evil, and then get drops of evil, I was going to try and get a thing called a spawner changer. This here, to get a wither skeleton and make a wither skeleton spawner. Use this, make it 2 times as fast. But before I did all of that, I did some testing, because usually wither skeletons drop coal, and this pack apparently that's been disabled. And actually, funny thing is that the first couple that I killed, I got some wither skulls here, because I killed some of them here to see if they dropped coal, and unfortunately they didn't. Went to a testing world, and yeah, that just confirmed it. So there's that. another way, because like I said, this takes a lot of coal. Another way that I also found out was actually when I was hunting some goodwills, went goodwill hunting. Come on. Over here, that biome, whatever it is, spawns these weird types of slime. Let's see if I can't find some during the day. I found one that had cookies in it, and I'm sure in that last clip that you saw, that's where I got my cookies. Was killing those slimes, and I don't know if they spawn at night or if I'm gonna get a nice random chance here of them being in a day. But I can do that instead, because once you kill them to a certain point, like the small slimes, that's when they start dropping things. So if we can find one that is dropping coal, which I have come across, we can put that into a spawner and get unlimited coal. I've seen one that's also done the same thing with iron and so on and so forth. Well, I've only seen iron, coal, cookies, and gold, which is strange. Anyways, there's that. Or, actually, should I come down here? I guess we haven't gotten lucky. Hold on, give me a second. Let me, I have no food. Sorry, sheep, but I need your food. That's just... I know that was a terrible transition, but I need to put some more coal in here. I need food. And I need food desperately. Okay, so the other form of power generation, which I think I might get into, this is one I played with a little bit in the past, but just a little bit. This is Deep Resonance. That is also a little bit tricky because when putting this, they generate radiation. Now, it's not the same radiation as like extreme reactors or something that you would think of. It's just radiation of it gives you hunger, and then you can encase it in lead and it will protect you and so on and so forth in radiation meter. Might do that. Might set up a room for that just to play around with that. But we'll get that maybe later in the video or next episode or so, because I have this set up just about already. Let's get, I don't need that. Let's get all of this. And we're going to get into refined storage. Now I was thinking, I had it originally down here next to my Tinkerer's thing. I had it set up. I was doing some testing. Okay, I was doing some testing, and I there's no tutorials whatsoever on this, and I had to sit here and figure it out. So I set it up here just to see if it would work, and I was planning on just wiring it through the floor, but I think we're gonna just move it upstairs. We're gonna kind of have until I can either get the stuff from blood magic or find some more marble. I don't want to design my base just yet. I might have to just look for something else and something cheaper. I keep finding all these expensive materials, but I just want the base to look good and magical and so on and so forth. Anyways, I think the best spot would honestly just be in the wall. Maybe doing something like this. I have to be careful because there's cows over there. So maybe do something like this. Let's turn you on so we get some light. A little bit of that. Oh no, my chickens! Oh no! Chickens, no! You saw nothing, chickens. Why do I have water there? Just a random thing of water. Okay. Well, the chicken's like pen expanded a little bit. Okay. So we'll just put this here. So how this works, we want Yeah, we want the gas turbine to be in the front because we need to have the power come out. Actually, matter of fact, I could probably just have something like this. Like we can plop that down. We can get a low voltage emitter. Plop that down. Get a turbine. Plop that down. And then fluid intake, we can plop that down. So then with this here, so this is kind of a cheesy way of doing it. We can put a sink here. We want a fluid, let's see, we want the output about here, the intake here. We want, well, we can put the tank there. Actually, I think that's the wrong thing. That's for the gas turbine. That's for this one. We need that. Which actually, do I already have? No. Okay. So we need a mixing chamber. Maybe not. Do I get it? Yeah, no. Let's put the syngas producer, a mixing chamber, then a fuel air mixer. Actually, I think it's for another one. Oh, okay, so that's for this as well. So we can put that there. And these are for this. So we can kind of like, I like this. We can get it set up the way that we want. And this is a bit wonky. But, oh well. Okay, so first one we want to pull from there. Hold on, actually, I need to get a wrench. Do I not have my wrench on me? Oop. I need the crescent hammer. Do I not have that? Oh well. Okay. Got my crescent hammer, so we want it to output there, into that, and then input into there. Oh, actually we need that. And then from here, we take from there, and it pumps into there. So that should be getting water. Good. Now if we wanted to really double our not fuel efficiency, our power, which actually we're gonna do that. We're gonna create another iron turbine. Actually, we could probably get gold. I think that's actually better. Gold turbine. We can get, I think, an upgrade kit. Yeah. So we need to create a gold turbine, which I guess we can't do. Why not? Can I make? Okay, so we can make Enderium. We can make steel. Okay, we can make bronze. Okay. So we need. Well, actually, that only made that. Frick. So 2, 4 to 1. Okay, so we have that. Now we can make that. And we just need this, which is 10. And the immersive engineering hammer, I believe, is one that we can use. There's my crescent hammer. God dang it. Yeah, we can use this. Yeah. I need 2 of these. And apparently I always have sticks on me. Alright, boom. There, that took forever. Now how do I install it? Much better. Alrighty. Now it produces 200 RF per tick. Fantastic. Now what does this mean? Well, if we take... let's just do this. Spread grid. Couple blocks of coal. And we stick it in there. It gets carbon. Then this heats up, creates syngas. Yeah, syngas. Which then in return produces power. That's amazing. God, that took forever, and I don't know why. Block, my inventory is a mess. Let me drop some of this off. Any free slots for this? Okay, we'll come up to here, to there. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We need that, we need that. Don't need those. Those are for an experiment later. That can go back in the box. You can go in there. Boom. Okay. And bam! We have an energy cell. And this is important. Which now I'm kind of wanting to move. I don't know if breaking it would actually get rid of. Darn. Okay. So we're going to put it into there. How much can you... So you're 1,000 RF per tick. And you keep up... you're generating about 130. Do we have a reservoir of coal, or did it consume it all? It consumed it all. Okay, so now let's look into refined storage. We want to make a controller. Ooh, they really made this expensive, didn't they? Yeah, it's changed a little bit. So we need quartz iron. Which I have some quartz. Actually, it's like 1 to 3. Maybe other way around. Other way around. I need to get more iron. Alrighty, this is a little bit later. It's actually honestly a couple days or so later. I do apologize, the episodes. I know I haven't posted anything for probably about 2 weeks or so. My upload schedule is going to be a little sporadic due to just work and a little bit of life, so I apologize for that. I'm going to try and get episodes out as much as I can. I think it's just going to be reduced to just doing some Minecraft and maybe some Overwatch for a little bit, or some Black Ops 4 coming out maybe, but we'll see. So I did get the refined storage set up a little bit. I have external, external storage hooked up to the chests. So we have the ore chests, we have the miscellaneous 2 here, then the blocks, and everything appears in here in order. So then, say if we want, some iron, boom, pull out some iron ore. And say, after we do everything we need, we just pop it right back in. Boop. And I don't think it necessarily puts it back where it got it from, or it knows which chest it goes into. I mean, I took half a stack there, so I'm not entirely sure. But nonetheless, now we no longer have to go through these. We can just look through here and even search it. So like I say, gold. Boom, we have gold. Say I need some quartz. Boom, we have quartz. This is long needed. Oh man. So next episode, we're definitely going to focus on the base. The base needs some TLC, some tender loving care. Definitely need some work onto that. Probably going to have to design something new here. As much as I like the marble, it's going to have to go because I can't find it, and I want to start focusing more on progression. And if I get sucked into this mod here, it may not get anything out because this mod's so easy to get so sucked into, but it takes forever to get 10 items. So anyways, I apologize for the delay in episodes. Again, it's going to be it's just going to have to be that way due to work. My work schedule has gotten a little bit more sporadic, and just general life things here and there. So, but if you guys like the video, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below.
And I'll see you in my next video. If you guys have any tips on what I should do, or ideas for some mods, especially some magic mods, and how to do things without using tech, let me know. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!